Welcome to St Andrew's Church, Surbiton. I particularly welcome you here today and taking you on a bit of a journey because this weekend is a special weekend for us. It's our 150th anniversary since the establishment of St Andrew's Church in Surbiton. In the 1872 it started. And what we want to do is mark that, and I think we're going to mark it in particular, well, with a fantastic service this Sunday afternoon, but thinking about part of the gift of St Andrew, what St Andrew says in the Gospel, and what that means for us today. Because St Andrew is interesting. He's like one of the bit part characters. He's not one of the main disciples. He is one of the 12. And one of the scenes that is there is him as a go-between. And him and another friend are at the River Jordan, and they see Jesus baptizing people, and they get being baptized. And they get interested. And they say, well, Rabbi, where are you staying? And Jesus comes back and he says to them, come and see. And so they must have spent this incredible day with Jesus, finding out what he was about and doing all that kind of stuff. Now, I've led you here to the font of St Andrew's, because in lots of ways, the font is the key to this church, like it's the key to any church. And we're still wanting to explore that. You know, Jesus says to them, come and see. And this font, in a way, symbolises that. You come to church, come and see. This is the water that we use to baptise people who come to us in faith. Most times this is children, but sometimes it's adults too. Often it's even more moving when it's adults. In the last 2 weeks, we've baptised 5 people. In the last 150 years, heaven only knows, thousands upon thousands of people have been baptised and joined the Christian family in this font. And after Jesus has said to them, come and see, they are changed. And we know they're changed. We don't know much about it, but we know that Andrew afterwards goes off to his brother, who will go on to be a bit more famous, brother Simon Peter, and he said, we found the Messiah. So this encounter, which starts off with him finding an interesting rabbi, an interesting teacher, they come to believe he is the Messiah. They're, if you like, changed. And I think churches represent a different order of things from the ways of the world. They're amazing spaces. They have a kind of permanence to them. This font, 150 years old, this has been one of the heartbeats of Surbiton all this time. But also, I think one of the things we've got to learn from that is the interchange. They say to Jesus, where are you staying? He says, come and see. They go back to his place, and then afterwards they go out and tell their friends about him. And I think it behoves us, really, that, yeah, we're a base. This is a place for people to come and find out about God. It's a place for them to join in with the Christian family. But we need to keep talking to people and telling them, yeah, you know, come and see, because there's something special which happens in this place, which I totally believe. But we need to keep that going. St Andrew's Church, Surbiton, 150 years old. What a wonderful place to have the privilege to do one's ministry.